Thailand has one of the highest rates of wealth inequality in the world and has long experienced cyclical political violence and developmental challenges. At the grassroots level, division and violence are fueled by governance and resource distribution issues, combined with the perceived exclusion of groups outside of the mainstream of Thai society. Thailand has experienced a deceleration in its efforts to reduce poverty since 2015, witnessing an increase in poverty levels in 2016, 2018, and 2020, increasing from 6.2% in 2019 to 6.8% in 2020, yet falling to 6.3% in 2021. The World Bank forecasts Thai GDP growth for 2024 and 2025 at 3.2% and 3.1% respectively, among the lowest in ASEAN. In an attempt to address these entrenched issues, in 2022, the human security approach to prevent violent extremism in Thailand was established by the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, the United Nations Development Programme, the Office of the National Security Council of Thailand, and the United Nations Trust Fund for Human Security. The goal of this initiative is to strengthen the capacity of the Thai government and relevant stakeholders in different contexts and localities to prevent violent extremism. Hence, the Handbook on Promoting Human Security Approach to Preventing Violent Extremism in Thailand has been created as part of the effort to identify the underlying causes of violent extremism in the 4 regions of Thailand and to offer guidelines to mitigate potential risks conducive to violent extremism. The handbook should serve to support Thailand's capability in creating a resilient society that ensures the multi-sectoral coexistence amidst differences, as well as strengthening the national capacity to respond to and prevent violent extremism. The human security approach outlines 7 dimensions of human security: economic security, food security, health security, environmental security, personal security, community security, and political stability. The human security approach is our keystone. It's a guide that empowers all stakeholders representing government, law enforcement officers, development ministries, academics, and civil society. In this complex landscape, the approach weaves together the intricate threads of the drivers of violent extremism. To engineer towards effective prevention, a series of training and multi-sectoral dialogues on the human security approach were conducted in a whole-of-government and a whole-of-society manner. The application of the human security approach in the handbook stands in alignment with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and the Localization Agenda, particularly Goal 16 for peace and justice and Goal 17 for strong partnerships. The efforts extend to prevent and address the social fractures that could manifest in different forms of violence and potentially escalate into violent extremism. This process bridges the gap between policy and the realities on the ground. The approach is rooted in the perspectives of community-based responders, the heart of effective action. It's crucial to acknowledge that this handbook was not born in isolation. The creation process was participatory, weaving interagency and multi-sectoral dialogues across the nation. Government and civil society stakeholders converged and engaged in the analysis, resource mapping, and invaluable recommendations. The handbook is truly a reflection of strong partnerships and collective actions. It is a dedication to human security, to preventing violent extremism, and to fostering a zero-violence society.